YouTube was crack-a-lacking, was popping. Big Felon, Devin the Dude, 34T, you already know what the channel is. Felon with Firearms. And if you haven't already done so, man, subscribe to the channel, man. Please like and share this information up in this channel, man. The rest of us, man, the rest of the people in the United States, man, can use this information, are somewhat dependent on this information, especially felons, man, or people with disqualified misdemeanors, man, that want them gun rights back. We can use this information, man, so do us all a favor, man. Share this information, man, and for me, man, subscribe to this channel, man. Let me know you rocking with the boy, man. Drop them comments below, man. And as always, I do my best to get every state done. But in the meantime, let's get to this topic at hand that we on, man. Let's talk about what state I'm in first and foremost. Let's talk about what state I'm in first and foremost. Y'all like that? That's my little Dillinger. I just fucking with y'all. Motherfucking Texas. What's up, man? I've been getting asked a lot for Texas, man, to get Texas done, especially on Instagram, man. I've had so many individuals from Texas, you know, request that I shine light on their process. And guess what? I got some for y'all. I got some for y'all outside the norm. You know what I'm saying? I got some for y'all outside the norm. And in Texas, the norm is firearm rights restored 5 years after release from supervision, but only for possession in home. Do y'all? Only for possession in home. And for the most part, you know, that's what people believe. They feel like you can't get your full rights restored out here in Texas. But I'm here to tell you that that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Texas Penal Code 46.04. 46.04. And again, if y'all ain't got this book, Felon Gun Rights Restoration, if y'all ain't got this book, y'all need to get on Amazon or go to the website www.felonwithfirearmsllc.com and go ahead and get you a copy, because as you can see, it got the charts for y'all. But anywho, so most people believe that you can only possess a firearm in home after 5 years in Texas, which is true, you know what I'm saying? But there's also a method that you can take in order to ask for your full rights. And that's the information I got for you here. Now, it's a two-part process, but that's cool. Two-part process, one-part process, however it may be. Your rights, your civil rights, your civil liberties are definitely worth you taking the time out to petition the court and the pardon. So let's talk about the first step that's required in order for to get your Second Amendments fully restored in Texas. The first place you need to go to is the Texas Board of Pardon and Parole. And here I had a full application. I'm gonna go over a little bit of it with y'all, but I'm also, of course, gonna put the links in the description so that you can have access to this information. So, step one, before you begin, you must have the following documents to complete this application. And this is for the full pardon. You need your offense report for all arrests, including those that did not result in a conviction. So just like in Virginia, when I tell people to go get that criminal background check, here in Texas, you need to do the exact same thing. The second thing is certified court documents for all arrests, complaint, indictments, or information and judgments, sentencing, order of dismissal, disposition, or discharge certificate. And your fines and restitutions must be paid. You need to get official criminal history statement from the sheriff of the county that you live in. Like official. And 9 times out of 10, I know here in Virginia, when you get your background check, it's stamped, you know, from our local jurisdiction, our police headquarters. So hopefully in Texas, once you get your official criminal history statement, it's going to have some type of seal of recognition that let the clerk in court and the governor know that it's an official document. And then you need 3 current dated letters of recommendation from persons other than family members who are familiar with you. So, you know, religious sectors, military associates. I personally believe that if you have anybody that's in that has pillar positions in the community, I would use those as personal professional references. Like I said, military friends, police officers, 2A instructors, USCCA instructors, people of that nature. But it don't have to be them. It just say people or persons other than family members. But I would try to go with the support that what fits your cause most. And biggest day it says here, do not proceed until you have all the documents required in step 1. Step 2, after you obtain all documents, please read the application instructions carefully and complete the application form accordingly. To assist you in completing the application, please utilize the full pardon application checklist on the following 2 pages. Please print clearly your name at the edge of the paper. And you have to mail this in to the Texas Board of Pardon and Parole, and sign and date it. So like I said, I'm gonna get this to y'all, so all of it's gonna be available. So they got the full pardon checklist. They have what's required for your criminal history documents for all your arrests. And then they have, you know, they want demographic information, your address, your previous addresses, employment history. They want your status, like, example, are you currently incarcerated? Were you ever incarcerated? Are you serving probation? Are you currently on parole? Do you have any pending charges? Have you been incarcerated in a federal or non-Texas state institution? Do you have any prior federal or out-of-state convictions resulting in loss of civil rights that have not been cleared by pardon? Is the Texas pardon needed before another jurisdiction can act on a pardon? And then they have a section for your justification for clemency consideration. So why are you seeking clemency? And I advise not to just say because I want my gun rights back. I mean, some people have said it and been successful, but there are a multitude of reasons as to why you should be asking for, you know, clemency, for a pardon to be approved. They help with employment. It'll help with employment opportunity. Better your living circumstances. Yeah, of course, it'll help you, you know, practice your Second Amendment. I know of some leasing companies, apartment leasing companies, and things of that nature that won't even allow you to lease from them if you got a criminal background. So those are reasons to be asking for clemency along with your Second Amendment. And then you have a spot to sign. So this is the first step to restoring your Second Amendment fully, is to first get a full pardon. Now, you notice in this application, it said nothing about restoring your gun rights. Why is that? Because for somebody who truly want it, they're going to do the research and they're going to go find the necessary document or necessary information, or, you know, reach out to those who can get them that information. And I found that information. So step two right here for the state of Texas. Restoration of what? Restoration of what? Restoration of firearms rights. Notice to applicant. Please read the application instructions carefully and complete the application accordingly. Submission of incomplete application or application that do not comply with the instructions may result in the board clemency section soliciting you and writing you for the correct documents. Failure to comply with instructions will delay the process. Now, again, this is for the Texas Board of Pardon and Parole, but this is for your rights to bear firearms. Now, why step two is so important? Because here at number three and number 4 says number 3, compliance with board rule 143.12, restoration of firearm rights. 143.12, restoration of firearm rights. Number 4, provide a copy of previously granted full pardon. Y'all hear that? So, in order to pardon, petition, or apply for your restoration of your firearm rights, you have to provide a copy of previously granted full pardon. This application, the restoration of firearm rights, this application is intended for use only by persons who have been previously granted a full pardon and wish to apply for a restoration of firearm rights connected to the pardon which has been granted. If you are requesting restoration of firearm rights for a conviction or convictions without a prior governor's grant of full pardon, do not, I repeat, do not complete this form. You will need to request a full pardon application from your office. And that is number 4. I don't know if y'all can see this, but again, I'm gonna attach it into the video and I'm gonna put it into the description so that you guys can see it. And just like before, it has a checklist and the procedures required for obtaining all the documents. It says, if convicted and judgment included a court order, fines, or restitution, furnish a statement from the appropriate clerk confirming that it's paid off. So fines, restitutions, debt need to be paid. If convicted of a felony, probation and revoked to Texas Department of Criminal Justice Correctional Institution, furnish the indictment, judgment, and sentencing, granting probation and revocation documents. Like, if arrested for out-of-state federal or foreign offense prior to the last conviction, furnish court documentation. If convicted, provide clearance by full pardon from the jurisdiction or show by official source, preferably the court of conviction, that no civil rights were lost. So, like I said, it has the procedures, it has it bold and big, what to do, what not to do, what documents to collect, and basically the same questions that was presented in the full pardon form are here. Demographic information, your address, your previous address, your employment history, your status, serving terms of probation, things like that, and justification for clemency consideration. Like, it's all here. And it's all here, and it's pretty much self-explanatory, man, especially once you got the accommodating documents that, you know, in detail say what you have been convicted of, what you haven't been convicted of, your time served and all that. It's all here. So for those of you guys who had no idea that Texas rights can be restored fully, there you go. Like, and for the non-believers that this shit here, this work don't work, keep disbelieving. And I'm gonna continue to post documents stating that people's rights have been restored. Like, we moving forward, man. The main thing is this, right? Superior people or productive people, proactive people, they don't focus on problems, they focus on solutions. When you spend a lot of your time just focusing on the problem, what you can't do, the results that you're going to produce are going to be amongst what you can't do. But when you're one of them optimistic people that just continue to thrive, to do better each and every day, you gonna get a breakthrough regardless. It's gonna happen. It's just in due time, man. So again, man, peace, love, and light, man. Big fella signing out. But one more thing, man. Y'all go, man. Hit the link in the description, man, and support this merch. Support this merch if you support what I'm doing for y'all, man, because this shit is tedious and time consuming. It don't be easy finding this information, but I got the proper guidance and the proper structure from out of here. So I'm out. Love y'all, man.